Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Kerbal Space Program Episode 5, which originally aired live on Twitch. So I think I get to see their orbits once I accept the mission, but not any sooner. Oh, looks like you all want me to rescue. I also have enough, I have enough science for something new. So we've got heavy rocketry, which would be pretty good if I wanted giant boosters. I'll probably do that. This is like propulsion systems for satellites. Advanced construction would be for like space station building and complex rockets. Aerodynamics for planes. Flight control would be pretty good as well, because that would give me landing modules, reaction control thrusters, systems, lander can, advanced inline stabilizer. So that's pretty good too. I think heavy rocketry slightly wins out. Space exploration, which would also be pretty good, which allows me to set up what's it called, probodobodyne experiment control stations, which is basically like a science building that you can build or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Miniaturization, which is for like little probe type stuff. And then electrics, which would also be very, very handy. We can get by without electrics because we have batteries, but this would give me my first photovoltaics. All right, so it looks like you want me to rescue a Kerbal. What research to get? So I think I'm going to put up heavy rocketry as one option. I'm going to put up advanced flight control as another, which would be the inline reaction wheels. Space exploration would be the science experiments. And then last but not least, electrics. Okay, so vote on that. Hey, Maj Labs, thanks for the resub. How's it going? The name of my ship will be the Phoenix. That makes sense. That's actually a really good name for a craft that is going to rescue a Kerbal. Because we're giving the guy life again. So let's do the Phoenix Mark 1. And then what's going to be important, of course, is we're going to need not only a command pod, but then somewhere to put the rescuee. So put a passenger here. Wow, this is quite the tie of research. So if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and do so. This time, I am going to attempt to land on legs. I don't really think I've landed on legs yet, but I'm going to put struts on this thing so we can actually land. Cool. So this is just the little rescue pod. And then we're going to want a heat shield. And we can jettison the heat shield for when we want to use the rescue landing legs. Maybe I'll go slightly smaller heat shield, but still big. Reduce ablation down to like 200. Okay. And I should, so I know what to build. I should accept the mission, I guess. So, mission control. There is Stelton or Leffrey, and they pay me more for Stelton. So let's get Stelton. They pay me more probably because Stelton's in a a more difficult orbit or something. So, oh, what the? Oh, come on! No. Stelton is like basically. Oh, dear Lord. He's like flying around the moon here. Dear Lord, this is not cool. He really hecked up. Oh God. This is honestly harder to rescue Stelton than landing on the moon. Hey Stelton, I'm gonna terminate you. Oh God. Why'd I accept this? No wonder he's so expensive. The other issue is, like, he's probably starving. Dios mio. I think what I could do is I could, I know what to do. I'm not getting paid enough for this. This mission is super hard for its level of difficulty. So, sorry, Phoenix. Your ship is going kaputskis. I'm just going to load the Lucid MK2. And then... I'm going to... Oh, it's asparagus stage. That's going to be annoying. I'm going to rip all the science off. Yeah, maybe I need heavy rocketry. I don't know. You all can decide. It is slightly winning in the polls. No, I'm going to go back to... Don't save this. I'm going to go back to the Phoenix. Because my guess is you guys are going to let me have heavy rocketry. It's tied. I'll decide the tiebreaker here and go heavy rocketry to give me the giant thrusters that I need to go rescue that idiot. So now we have the Pollux solid fuel booster, which is enormous. And that's going to help me a lot. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Go save idiot. We'll call that quick save. All right. Oh boy. This is bad. Real bad. So, what new engines do I have? I have the Bobcat, which is a... What is its ISP? Its ISP is meh. I think the Poodle here has good vacuum ISP. Even better than the Poodle, the Terrier. So this Poodle here is going to be my bread and butter for thrusting around in space. So it doesn't produce a lot of thrust, so it's very low power, but it's the most efficient I have, I think. Let me double check. The big question is, does it make energy? It does make energy, so that's good. Okay, so let's do a decoupler here. And what's my biggest fuel tank? This bad boy is the largest. Whoa, that is big. Heavy rocketry is a big thing. All right, so what I'm going to want to do is the... What is this, like a castle? Okay, what I'm going to want to do is design this so that this fuel tank here I use after I'm like in orbit around Kerbal. Forget these landing struts. I'm just gonna minimalize everything. Bare minimum of everything. Make that orange. Cool. All right, so this portal is going to help me get there. And I'm definitely the smaller one. Okay, so then what? Oh man, this is a nasty mission. I think I'm just going to use a bunch of Polluxes. So these Polluxes are enormous, right? I don't know if they will decouple nicely. But I just want to see what my delta... Oh, dear lord, that's ridiculous. Well, my delta V is like this. So the engineer's report, of course, is saying that this vessel is way too heavy for the launch pad. I'm going to save this and then see what it costs to upgrade my launch pad. It's probably too expensive. I'm probably not going to be able to afford it. Nope, can't afford it. So I have to keep everything under 140. And I have to rescue this idiot? Okay. So maybe one Pollux and then a bunch of all right, what would one Pollux be? What's its thrust to weight? Even one Pollux is enough thrust to weight for this whole thing to take off. That's how powerful this thing is. I can even pare this down to like 75% and it's enough. But of course, it doesn't get me anywhere I really want to go. This thing weighs 80 tons at a 140. So... what's it weigh now? 126 tons? What is the burn time? How do I see... So the burn time of the Pollux is 98 seconds. I'm going to want to match the burn time for these to be 98 seconds. So they burn at the same... There we go. Wow. I just guessed that. And then combine them. Is that enough delta V? I don't think it is. But the thrust to weight ratio is right. Alright, the other thing I could do is... I already hate this rocket. It's so ugly. What is my weight at? 127? Ooh, I'm not going to be able to really put a lot of oomph. That's all I could do. That is about it. So here I will put reliance because I don't need the vectoring. And have them fuel ducted in. Save. I think that this thing is so top heavy, it flip-flops around like crazy. But we'll see. It might not be usable as a result. I have no idea if this is going to work, but it's basically already at max weight. Let's just test launch it. Let's just test launch it. To be disastrous. What do you think, buddy? Disaster? shaking a little bit. Hi, guy. Hey, Pinpoint, thanks for the gifted subs. That's not flopping yet. Of course, this is totally a test launch. I am in no way in position to intercept Shelton with the current anything. Waiting for the fireworks. Wow, 98-second burn and okay, now we're tipping. Yeah, tall ships like this tend to tip. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save Shelton, to be honest. It's from the wind. You know what I could do is oh no, I'm just burning up everything. Yeah, it actually kind of worked. I think I burned a strut. But not... Oh, because these Reliants don't thrust factor. Never mind. That's not even going to help me. Okay, well, that's a failed design. I don't even know how to save Shelton. We might just have to abandon him. I think alternative to this design here, let's scrap this a bit. And keep it more simple. Sticking a bunch of kickbacks. How heavy is this? So that's one. That's a little bit too heavy. Still too heavy. Let's try 4x kickbacks. Oh, these kickbacks weren't even attached to the decouplers. I would have found that out real quick. All right, 4x kickbacks. Yeah, they're underweight. Wow, that is ugly. I'm not doing that. Those are proper weight. So then alternatively, what we could do is we can asparagus stage some other aid rockets here. Actually, they don't even need to be asparagus staged. Just 4x again, and just smaller solid fuel. Can I get away with some hammers? Yep, 39.59 tons. All right. So then... I have no idea if this is gonna work. This is so jank. And then I think the problem I'm gonna have is like just trying to get it to a point where we can functionally intercept Shelton is gonna be a nightmare because he's on such a weird orbit. Well, it's kind of minimum parts. All it needs is struts. And fins. Do I have weight for fins? Probably, right? Oh, no, I'm overweight. All right, what I could do is just reduce the fuel here a little bit. There we go. Nope. I also need to thrust limit the solid fuel too, I suppose. Okay, so that's like my weight limit here. Now let's calculate delta V. This delta V is too high, so reduce thrust. Still too high. What about... Okay, 6.5. And then this delta V... This delta V is way too high. Here we are. Save. Yeah, this is a flying fuel bomb. That's pretty much what this is. Now, the issue is trying to intercept Shelton's ship. I probably have to go to the tracking station and take a look at the orbit that he's in to try to figure out how to even get there. I wish that my rocket pad would allow for a little bit more stuff. But it will fly, and I don't think this will flop. So what I'm going to try to do is just circularize my orbit and then try to intercept Stelton's pod. I'm straight up not going to be able to do this. I thought he was going to be orbiting Kerbin. He's orbiting basically the moon. He's like at moon distance, which is just absurd, the amount of extra fuel that requires. And my worry is that I don't get enough elevation off of these solid fuel boosters that the Poodle is able to escape Kerbin gravity. We'll see. What is my Apo? Oh no, my Apo's grown pretty good. These hammers are going to have to do a lot of lifting though. Alright, I had to activate the Poodle a little early for the thrust vectoring, because the hammers were sending me off to no man's land. Okay. We have a lot of Delta V, and we have the ability to circularize our orbit with it, and then try to go on an intercept with Stelton. Let me wait until I'm a little bit higher in the orbit here. All right. A little higher. Come on. Up into the vacuum of space. There we go. All right, so my thrust to weight ratio is only 0.89, so like I need to burn a little earlier. But it's a pretty fuel efficient engine with a lot of fuel, as I think you could see. Oh, I just don't know about this mission. Because yeah, this engine is efficient, but really underpowered for the weight of this vessel. So circularizing is going to be tough without some extra boost. And I ain't got no boost. But I'm also trying to match the plane of Stelton while I'm circularizing. I'm doing my best to do it. So I'm 9 degrees off, and it's reducing now. Eight. Because the idea basically is I want to match its inclination, so that I have a orbit around Kerbin with the same inclination as Stelton, so then I can trigger an intercept a little bit more easily. But right now I'm just going to focus on circularization. I'll match its inclination later. Wait until I'm a little bit closer to the Ascension apoaps. Do a prograde burn. Come on, circularize faster. It's efficient engines, but oh my goodness, it's slow. Oh, too far. Okay, so we're definitely going to be able to circularize here. Now, the other worry is, like, I don't exactly know if he's starving to death right now or not. I don't get to know that. Okay, so now we have orbit. Orbit achieved. And then... Oh, I can't... Okay, that's rough. I can't do, planned maneuvers. I'm not going to be able to do this mission. I'm just going to be able to say it flat out, because I have to eyeball and intercept with a ship without planned maneuvers? I'm sorry, but... What? No, I'm going the wrong way. How's my, Alright, my energy charge is not great. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, at the descending and ascending nodes, I'm trying to match the inclination of Stelton here. I keep lining up on the wrong maneuver, though. I'm trying to hit a grain of sand with another grain of sand launched with a cannon half a planet away. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If I even get, like, remotely close, I'll be amazed. If I had a lot more fuel, it'd be a little bit easier, but because of the launch pad, weight limitations, you know, I can't really fix that. So now I'm on the same plane as Stelton here. I'm trying to get rid of any little last bit. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Any little last bit of difference between the planes, because any difference now, once we do like a prograde burn, is going to mean missing Stelton by hundreds of miles. Point 2, point 1, 0. Okay. The real problem is I don't have planned maneuvers. Yeah, so that's the kicker. So if I look, if I go back to the Space Center, which means I can't revert the flight, but that's fine. At least I can land this craft. That's not much of an issue. if I could plan maneuvers, I could possibly rescue him, but without planned maneuvers, it really is like a forget it. And planned oh no, I could buy flight planning. Okay. I don't know if I have enough fuel left though. But we'll see the delta V that it says I require. So fly Phoenix. Oh, it's Stelton. Why'd you have to be so far away? Why didn't I just pick the slightly cheaper option? All right, so for planned maneuvers here, I can then add a maneuver and plan a burn to try to intercept Stelton. Oh, wow. Just eyeballing it, I got real close. The other problem is, like, the moon's kind of in the way. I know that sounds weird, but it's the gravity of the moon keeps messing with my maneuver. All right, so the separation is 15 kilometers, 8 kilometers, 9. All right. 8. I just screwed that up. 3 kilometer separation. This maneuver requires 900 delta V. I'm gonna save. It's doable. It is doable. It is ridiculously hard, but it is doable. All right, so let me warp to the time warp to the burn. Oh man, if I rescue this dude. Wait. Oh no! No! All right, hold on. Let me reload. Never happened. I started to do a re-entry burn into Kerbin. I didn't notice that. Because my orbit is too low. So that sucks, because that means forget that maneuver. I'm gonna have to raise my periaps, so don't re-enter Kerbin using fuel that I didn't really have. That sucks bad. All right, let's try this again. Stupid fun. I think what I need to do is align my axes first. So I'm going to do a maneuver here at the ascending node to align the axis so that we're aligned. There it is. So save again. Warp to maneuver. So this is just a tiny burn. It's a burn for 0.7 seconds, so that I'm on the same plane as the dude. All right, what is my plane at? Let's call that done. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're aligned now. All right, this maneuver will take me out to his ship, and I'm keeping a close eye on my Delta V to make sure that I have enough fuel for like the return trip. There's no sense in rescuing him only to then need rescuing myself. All right, so separation 30 kilometers. 14 kilometers. Oops. 6 kilometers. 7. 5. 11. Still 5. All right, 4 kilometers away. That's going to be... Oops. Darn it. 4 kilometers. Okay, that's going to be good enough. Save and do this burn. This is a 40-second burn, which is a considerable amount of my remaining fuel, but I do still have fuel for the trip home. So if it's a 40-second burn, when the node is 20 seconds away, I should start the burn at full tilt. I'm going to save first, just so I don't screw this up. Burn! There it is. So this is the intercept course for Stelton. And this is only part of the equation because then he still flies by me. So I'm going to probably have to switch to him and use his jetpack if he has one. I hope he has one. Use his jetpack so that he can match my speed and board my ship. I'm not going to have a lot of Delta V left. Ah! I overshot just a little bit. All right, let's do an adjust here. All right, I got to do a half a second burn correction because I overthrusted a little bit. All right, so now our separation is still 70 kilometers, so let me adjust this again to 7 kilometers. Can I do better? Damn it. My engines are so powerful, I just blow past the adjustment point. Even at like 1% thrust. Well, I wouldn't say they're powerful, it's just micro adjustments. This is actually where MechJeb can help, but I'm going to try to do this myself. For better or for worse. All right, so here's a new node, a new correction node. And I totally time warped the hell out of that. Why? I couldn't even tell you. Now, as I get closer to my target, the adjustments are going to be less fine. Which means it's easier to do, but it is, yeah. Okay, separation of 11 kilometers. That's pretty good. Let's time warp to time warp to here. Stelton. I hate you. Yeah, if I limited the throttle, that would have helped. All right, so here's a tiny adjustment. And before I do this burn, I will limit the throttle to 5%. Separation of 1.8 kilometers. That'll be close enough, I think. This next burn. All right, so our actual separation is less than that. It's 1.5. Let's time warp forward. Oh boy, boy, oh boy, boy. Now, once I get close enough to his ship, I should be able to switch to him. Apparently, save now and control him myself. And then because of my lack of fuel, I'm going to want to use my jetpack to try to get him back to the ship. All right, so tracking view in the tracking station. I want to switch to him. Yeah, I'm glad I bought planned maneuvers because this would have literally been impossible without planned maneuvers. I mean, yeah. Impossible for me, I should say. Alright, so I can't yet fly Stelton. I guess I haven't gotten close enough. So let me fly myself. Oh, this is so hairy. Oh, it's still pretty distant from me. So, cautiously time accelerate until it gets close. It's whipping by me, though. Yeah, I'm not... oh, boy. So the problem is, the difference of... I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel. The speed difference between... Here, let me reload quicksave. The speed difference between me and it is about 330 meters per second, which a EVA jetpack is just not going to be able to match. So instead, I'm going to have to slow myself down, or to rather match myself to its target, and then hope that I have enough fuel to like even make it home. All right, so let me try to speed match here. Stop tumbling. I'm burning in the wrong direction because I'm a dummy. So there's 335 meters per second speed difference between me and him. I need to bring that down to something more manageable. All the while not running out of fuel. So I can deorbit burn. He's still far away. All right, so our intersections are going to line up. Right now I'm eyeballing it, but let me do a plan maneuver. Because the speed difference between me and him now is about 40 meters per second, which is you can match with a EVA. And I'm just trying to center myself up on him so that when we get close to one another, I can jetpack over, and then still have enough fuel left over to get home. Hey, Zero. Welcome. You're watching me try to rescue someone where I feel very, very certain that I myself am going to need rescuing. But welcome. Okay, so the separation distance here is 4 kilometers. Let me warp ahead. And as you can see, I've basically matched his orbit fairly well. Welcome, Raiders. How was Subnautica today? I'm in the Great Black Ocean. A little bit different. Trying to rescue a dude very, very carefully. Okay. I have 600 Delta V left. Okay, when is it going to allow me to switch over to Stelton's pod? I think that's, what, 2.5k or something? Okay, microburns. So our separation now will be, like, meters. Like, I'm basically bumping into him in a second here. Okay, I should be able to switch to Stelton now. I forget how to do that. Oh, switch to. Hi, Stelton. Do you have... You do have a jet suit. Awesome. Where's my ship? Because now you're just floating around space. So here's the Phoenix as target. So the Phoenix is 800 meters that way. Oh my god. What's reverse thrust again? What's reverse thrust? Guys, does anyone know? Maybe I'll just turn around and go forward. No! Come back! Oh, we're good, we're good. Okay. Woo! Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't know what reverse thrust is, but I think we're gonna do it. Now, I have no idea if I have fuel left over to get home. I don't know that. Ow. Yo, bully. Oh, don't disassemble it. Jesus. That would be bad. Here, EVA report. Yeah, there you go. Please grab. Please. Board! Grab, grab, grab. There we go. Board. Okay, switch to... Okay, this is getting weird. You... Jeb... I forget how to do this part. What I need to do is I need to move Jeb into the crew cabin. I could just go to the tracking station, I guess. So... Save... Oh. I can't quick save right now. Jeb, could you go into... How do I do this again? Why won't it let me... Okay, fine, let go. The tracking station? Oh boy. What a rescue. Stelton. How'd you get yourself up there? Obviously, I'm going to go a little longer, because we're going to get Stelton home. Alright, Phoenix Pod. Fly. B doesn't work for boarding because Jeb is in the command pod, and I need to move him from the command pod to the crew cabin so that there's space in the command pod for Stelton to get in. Otherwise, I just can't board. So, transfer crew. No, I want me to transfer crew. What? Transfer crew. Transfer. To here. Done. All right. Stelton. Hang, Stelton, stop. I spent so much time trying to save you. Just use your jetpack and stop leaving me. All right, so now Jeb is in the crew quarter, which opens up the command pod for Stelton to board. Why did he let go? I had to let go to be able to switch, unfortunately, but it's easy enough for me to fly him with the his EVA suit back to it. Deploy the harpoon. You know, there kind of is something like a harpoon. There's also robotic arms. All right, Stelton. You're not the brightest. You're not the bravest. But you're in, damn it. You're in. All right, so we have Stelton. Huh. Stelton, you are a pilot, but I'm going to transfer you into the crew quarter, and then Jeb, transfer. Well, someone has to pilot this thing. Jeb, can you? How do I transfer back? Transfer crew. Transfer to the pilot seat. There we are. Okay, so we have Stelton. Let me save. And now, what I have to do is a deorbiting burn, and I really, really, really don't know if I have enough fuel for that. I do. Miraculously, I do. Can I do a deorbiting burn? Oh, stupid Moon. Get the hell out of here, Moon. Stupid Moon. No one asked you to be here, Moon. I'm trying to see if the Moon can slingshot me, but it seems just to be able to hurt me. As Moons too. I could do a very risky deorbit burn, but I don't want to be risky. I'm gonna play it safe. So the safest place to do a deorbiting burn is to deorbit burn at your Apple apps. But how many days away is this? 7 days? How much food do we have? 13? Tighten your belts, cause you're in for some starvation diet. All right, let's save and warp to next maneuver 7 days from now. Stelton, you owe me so many beers when we get home. All of them. all the beers. All right. There's still somehow a little bit of electric charge left in this ship, which I'm using up right now. I can turn on my my thruster a little bit for a little bit of charge. So now I have to use half my remaining fuel, or actually 3/5 of it. A little bit more than half. For the deorbiting burn. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Burn! And you'll see my periaps collapse. And we basically want the periaps to collapse into the atmosphere so that we actually re-enter. I don't care, like, what continent. I just want to not be in deep space all by my lonesome. All right, so now my periaps is 25k, which is absolutely... It's going to be spicy, but it's landing. So let's warp again, which is just another day. We have 3 days left of food. Not a lot of food left. And yeah, we're on the wrong continent and everything, but you know, whatever. Oh boy. Yeah, Stelton, I should eat you. All right, the little remaining fuel I have left, I'm going to do a periaps burn. Just so we're definitely coming down. It also charges up my batteries. And here we go. Oh boy. Big ol' heat shield. It'd be funny if it was like made in China. Good luck. Except for, you know, this is Kerbin, so I guess there is no China. Oh, wow. My heat shield is even getting hot? Don't tell me it's the crew. Oh, don't you flip on me. What the flip? Don't do it. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I hate you. I hate you, Stelton. Whatever your name is. Oh god, I'm listening to something blow up and burn. My pants are so brown. Oh, so brown. Oh, I hate you, Stelton. Okay. He's alive. We're alive. I've done it. Oh, man. That was not easy. Oh, my lord. We're gonna land and we're just gonna get eaten by bears. Oh, good. Our surface speed is solid. I wonder if I could EVA. Hold on. Can I EVA transfer? Here. Transfer? All right, now we're all in the crew quarter. So, you know, if the crew quarter explodes, we die together. Hey, dummy. How'd you get up in space so far? Because you were not close to anywhere. You bug-eyed freak. No, don't you. No, forget it. I'm not looking at you. I'm going back. If the crew quarter blows up, you're dead. So be it. Oh, wow. That was extremely sketch. I had basically no fuel left to get home. Touchdown. Recover vessel. Holy crap. That was not easy. That was a really high orbit. Very, very sketchy maneuver. But Squeaky, thanks for the bits. But we did it. We did it. All of the Kerbal Space programming that I've done in the past paid off. For officially 12 science, 57% value. But Stelton here has leveled up and is part of our astronaut complex now. So we have an extra pilot. Oh, man. So the archive here. Rescue Stelton. Got done. The full completion was about 100K. What was the value of the rescue vehicle? I'm really curious if, like, I made money on this. I think I did. Let's see. The operation, very stupid Stelton rescue. The Phoenix cost... Oh, yeah, no, I made plenty of money. This thing only cost 28,000. So I made like 80,000 on the Stelton rescue. I even made money considering I upgraded my... upgraded for planned maneuvers, even. Which is surprising. So the whole thing... An astounding success, because now we have flight planning from Mission Control. And we have a new pilot. Zero, thanks for the bits. And I've run a little bit over time, but it was unbelievably my pleasure to do so. So I know that we didn't touch at all in the colonization. And if this gets voted again, I feel like I could probably, given my current technology, manage a MUN landing, or at least a MUN orbit, and then return, if I made a particularly efficient vessel, which means a MUN orbit would probably give me advanced flight control or something like that. We're very, very close to be able to do MUN landings, and as soon as we can start doing MUN landings, the research will flood in, because the MUN is full of biomes that you can do research on. And we'll get enough research, you know, that we fill up the research tree pretty quickly. And that means that we would be able to start doing colonization, because as you can see in the advanced construction here, we have all this, like, you know, agricultural modules, curbitats, you know, power distribution, medical bays, logistics centers, all of these beautiful base modules that we can then stitch together into some sort of base, whether it be Minmus, Moon, wherever else. Thank you for watching Kerbal Space Program, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you liked this stream, or specifically this episode, please consider voting for Kerbal Space Program in the future when it comes up in the polls. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next episode, or perhaps an upcoming stream. Farewell.